To be kept up to date with the latest videos, subscribe to our channel on YouTube.
The sun's come out. Now I've just been cleaning the cold frame that I've got outside, and because there's a few plants that I haven't, I think we've got a bit of a act going on here. There's Rusty. Anyway, back to the job in hand. There were a few plants in there that I'd forgotten about, and some of them were from the James Wong range. Melon called Musk. I've got two of those, and if you remember a few weeks ago I planted a cucumber called Crystal Apple. Well, that's it. So I'm going to plant these in the greenhouse. Now this is the last of the gadgets that I have in the greenhouse, and it's to help you with watering again, capillary matting. And the idea is you put these spikes through, and then you put a grow bag on top, and these spikes obviously go through the grow bag. But because I'm not going to be using grow bags, I'm going to put soil straight on top. What you do then is you just feed the capillary matting that you get with it over the top of the spike, down like that. So there we have it. All the spikes are in. Now let's just fill it with compost. First thing, I've nearly forgot. Put this on top to stop the earth from falling down into the reservoir. And then you fill it with compost. Now, I went to Chelsea Flower Show the other week, and I've been for a few years now, and it's all starting to look the same, to be honest. So there wasn't a lot of interest there. But I did come across this product. It's something I'm going to be trialing over the next few months. It's compost, but it's made from sheep's wool and bark. When you touch it, it actually feels like compost, how it used to feel many years ago, before they all started becoming really woody and full of plastics. So that'll be something of interest in this pot with this. It's wonderful stuff. You could spend all day just with your hands in it. The good thing about this is, because it comes from sheep's wool, it has very good water retaining properties. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, if you can get hold of some, I'll put the link in the description box below so you can find out where to get hold of some. I'm not sure if they ship to the States or to Australia, but just send them a quick email and find out. I've got quite a few bags of this for indoor and for outdoor use, so you'll certainly see quite a bit of it over the next few weeks. So melon, cucumber, melon. So we'll put the cucumber on this side and the James Wong melons there. So just tap it out. One thing you have to remember, look at that root system. One thing you have to remember with cucumbers is, you can already smell cucumber, is when you water the plant, try not to allow the water to sit on the base, because very often cucumbers will just what's the word, not melt away, rot, that's the word. They will rot at the base. So with cucumbers, and with melons it's a good idea to water from the bottom, so this sort of outfit here is ideal for it. And then what I'll do next week, because I haven't got time today, I will make a frame for them to grow up. So there we have it. Now it's time to water them. Now in order for the capillary matting to work, you do have to soak the top on the first occasion, but try to avoid the plants. And then, now let's fill the reservoir. Now this little indicator here is supposed to tell you when it's full. It spins around, and also if you've got a hose pipe you can just attach the hose pipe there. But I don't have the luxury of hose pipes in the allotment. So when that goes back to 0 it means you need to put water in. There we go, maximum. So that's now full, and I don't have to bother with that for about a week or 10 days, but I'll check it next week just in case. Now, 2 tips for the greenhouse. The first one is put a watering can full of water in the greenhouse so that the water temperature acclimatizes to the greenhouse, because if you put really cold water onto plants that are quite warm, then they'll get a shock and growth will be delayed for a few days. And the other tip is, on a really hot day like today, in order to cool the greenhouse down, just get a watering can and just cover the floor with water. That will then cool the temperature, which will then help to bring the heat down in the greenhouse. It's very hot in here today, it's 36 degrees. So if I just do that, it'll just help to cool everything down. The raspberries are putting on fantastic growth at the moment. Well, I've had a good few hours down the allotment this weekend, but it's now time to go home. Rusty's already packed up and he's gone as well, wherever he lives. So I'm going to just put a few things away and then head back for a cup of tea. Well, I've just come home from work. It's about 9 o'clock and dusk is starting to set on the allotment. But just as I arrived, a scent just hit me in the nose, and it's this night scented stock. Now if you've ever watched any of my videos, you'll know that I absolutely love night scented stock. It's got a really nice scent to it, and it's one of those flowers that reminds me of past events in my life. So if you ever get an opportunity, grow some night scented stock. It's wonderful. Well, that's another week over. Tell me what you're up to on the allotment or in the garden in the comments section below, and don't forget to put in brackets where you are in the world. well, I'm going to get on with a bit more watering and enjoy this sunset. So until next week from me, bye.